Okay, so we are going to do our first video interview with the girls from New South. So I'm going to be representing Vishion Co. You guys know me, I'm Emily Fee, blogger. And we are going to be focusing on kids' rooms, but not the kids' rooms that you see splattered with unicorns and Sesame Street. This is more of a modern, like you guys say, what kind of kids' room do you guys put together?
Kids' rooms that they can grow up in, so that you're not redecorating your kid's bedroom every 2 years when they're sick of Sesame Street or sick of monster trucks or dinosaurs or ballerinas, whatever, because kids change their mind and they grow so fast. You need something that can grow with them.
Keeping it sophisticated, not doing unicorn prints and decals on the walls make me cringe a little bit, but using fun wallpaper and fabrics and stuff that aren't necessarily, it's something you could use in another room in your home, but just keeping the colors fun and kind of toning it a little bit so it's still kid friendly, but not necessarily putting clowns on the wall.
Right, right.
Nobody wants that.
And kids tend to have like piggy banks and like little accent things that they would bring their personality into anyway. So you kind of bring in like the calmness to the storm of what a child's room might be.
Right.
Okay, let's talk about color because that's what we're most interested in. What colors?
We can start with girls' colors that I like. So everybody loves a good pink girls' room, right?
Sure.
So the pink du jour is blush pink. Very light, pale pink. We picked Pale Shadow from Sherwin-Williams as a wall color. It's just a really beautiful blush pink, really nice shade.
Not bubblegum.
Not bubblegum. Oh, nobody wants to walk into a big bubblegum or Pepto-Bismol painted room. So blush pink is good. And keeping it sophisticated, we have very sophisticated taste with this little girl's room because we have a Schumacher fabric. It's absolutely gorgeous.
So
it's called
beautiful.
Garden of Persia. And we just thought we would pair it with a nice, fun, pop of raspberry. And then you've got your pink in a very sophisticated palette instead of, ballerina, bubblegum, unicorn pink.
So would you guys do accent pillows, curtains? What would you do with these fabrics?
I would definitely say you're wanting to use these as accents. These types of fabrics you don't want to use as bedding because bedding you want to be able to pick up and throw in the wash.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Typically white,
Yes.
clean and simple.
Okay.
And then using
And then
these as accents.
Fun pillows, drapes, that type of thing. Just
Yeah, in my daughter's room, we did custom blackout drapes in her room, and it's perfect because literally she does not wake up, and when it's light outside, she can sleep. So having custom drapes made is a great investment, and using fabrics like this can make it really pretty.
Yeah.
I love
Definitely.
those colors together.
So that's a fun blush pink and raspberry.
Okay.
That's a good color combo for girls. And then purple, because who doesn't love purple? A pretty floral in a girl's room is always good. And then I am an animal print nut. I think every room needs a little animal print. So we have a fun animal print in purple.
And that one's kind of it's like a faux bois animal print mix.
Yeah.
And we've used this in wallpaper in bathrooms before, so it's sophisticated enough to use in like adult spaces, but this colorway makes it fun for a girl's
Really
room.
fun. And it comes in a bunch of different colors.
Awesome.
So you could even use a green or a blue for a boy's room. It's a good one. It's a keeper.
Yep.
And with a palette like this, you can really go in a bunch of different directions on the wall. You can keep it completely neutral. Our favorite white wall color is Alabaster from Sherwin-Williams.
It's a little warm, so it's not too stark.
Beautiful.
But it doesn't have too much cream in it. It's a good creamy gray.
Yeah, it's a creamy gray. It's perfect. But then you can go a little blue. This is Glimmer. And this
I love
is
Glimmer.
That's really
It's a good
pretty.
one. It's just a really pale blue.
Soft.
It's really,
That's all close to the color of my bathroom.
yeah.
Okay.
It's a good one. It's a gray, blue, very easy to change anything in the room and leave the pink color. So it's a perfect neutral background. Or if you want to amp it up a little bit, this is Spangle, and it's a light lavender,
Yeah.
which is always good, soft, simple for a little girl's room. and they all look great with our fun fabrics.
That
Yeah.
is beautiful.
So those were our thoughts for a little girls' room.
Mhm.
We can do a boys' room.
Let's see.
Boys, but I think the ones that we pick could, if girls as well. So
Yeah.
I think boys are obviously a little bit more particular. You're not sticking pink or purple, but girls can do blue and gray as well.
I agree.
So I think the overall theme that we have here is subtle pink colors, and then using fabrics and accents, pictures, artwork of theirs to pop. So just kind of using subtle. This honest blue from Sherwin-Williams is actually in my son's room on the walls, and he's 9, and I did his room when he was 2. So it has lasted 7 years.
Longevity.
Again, just good color to use that will last a long time, like Brenna mentioned. And then we found this really fun, this is a faux bois cut velvet from Dura-Lee that would be fun, where it's got a little bit of the darker blues.
And it's really soft.
Yeah, and you can see
Yeah.
it picks up
Yeah.
a lighter blue when it's hit by the
Yeah.
light. I love it.
So a great accent pillow, again, in a pattern that is not going to date itself, or they can kind of grow with here. And then the other one that we picked, just for people that are looking for more of that neutral, obviously gray is huge right now. We still are using it. I know some people have talked about it kind of going away, but we still have clients that are interested in
Yeah.
using it, and we still use it as a neutral. This light French gray from Sherwin-Williams is a great pink color.
It's
Works in
awesome.
adult spaces too, so this is another one that would grow with them. And then we just found these really pretty, again, just a little bit more of a sophisticated pattern. This is from Anna French here. And then this one is from Fabric Hut. And the nice one about this is it's got a little bit of dimension with the embroidery. So again, just using something like this for drapes or pillows, and then accenting with another color, whether it's navy or even more of a taupey brown, would be great for a boy's room.
And if he does grow out a bit, this can easily go into your guest bedroom.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And you don't have to change anything.
Yep,
Absolutely.
for sure.
That is wonderful.
Definitely.
So when you guys deal with clients, do you ever run into color palette issues that, let's say, say you do have a girl, right? And she wants the color purple, but she really wants that really purpley purple color.
Mhm.
How do you kind of bring her down to something that will live with her for a long time?
That's where you try to keep the walls neutral,
Mhm.
and then you bring in purple.
Purple.
Right.
Because this is, in 2 years when she's sick of purple,
Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
done. I know my daughter was just in here, and her bedroom used to be purple because I let her choose when she was 8 years old. She got to choose her paint color, and it was super purple. And now that she's older, she wants her room to be white. Her room's white.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
And
I think to your point, if we love having the kids here, the children here as part of that design discussion, and pulling out a bin full of fabrics is such a fun thing to do, especially for them. And so I think allowing them to kind of maybe pick these fun patterns in the fabrics and stuff most of the time seems to get them off the idea of I need to have this really saturated color. I mean, we've done that where it's if they have to have that one bold color. Well, I remember a friend / client of mine, her son wanted orange, and he was just not letting go. As you can notice, there was no orange paint on this.
Yes.
No orange paint on this, but we did an orange accent wall, and the rest of it was gray with hints of blue and everything. And so it was okay, he got his orange accent.
Yeah.
It was an accent wall, though.
Yeah.
So it wasn't getting a headache when you
Yeah.
walked in.
keeping him up all
Or
night.
Chuck E.
Because
Cheese,
it glows
you know.
in the dark.
Right.
Well, tell us about some of your favorite designs or projects that you guys have done in the past. It doesn't have to be kids, but anything that you think was absolutely one of your favorite projects.
My favorite project.
Well, I love doing my daughter's room,
Mhm.
and she's 6 now, and I did it when she was 2. So again, this has been 4 years. 4 years where she's lasted. It's got the blush pink on the walls, and we did a very sophisticated wallpaper from Candace Olson as an accent wall, and then just silver drapery, so it was kind of a pink and gray and gold mix. So again, she probably can live with that until maybe she's 12 and she would get a new room or something. But again, just keeping it sophisticated from a kid's room standpoint. I know one that is not a kid's room that was my favorite that I worked on recently, but I don't know. Do you have one that you've thought of that you enjoyed working on
I
recently?
mean, I'm finishing up a kitchen.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
the clients were not afraid of color. And so their kitchen island and drop zone that leads into the kitchen are in a navy. And so
Beautiful.
it was really fun to have some folks that were willing to think a little bit outside of the box for their kitchen.
Yeah.
So it's not just another white kitchen.
And the bench cushion that they put in her drop zone is one of my favorite Tico patterns. We're gonna do it. And my client saw the bench cushion come in when she was
Yeah.
here, and she's like, "Oh, done. Powder room wallpaper. Bring it."
Yes.
So that was a good one.
Yeah.
And then I just finished up a spec house with the builder, and we did it as a charity house, and so that was a lot of
good.
fun because we kind of got to pick what we wanted to do and really look at like trends and everything, and we did it a little bit more modern boho than what our typical client is looking for, and so all of the walls were white. I mean, everything was white. It was pure white from Sherwin-Williams, and then we did the accent doors were peppercorn, and so it was a lot of white and black, and then we popped in emerald green as the
gorgeous.
accent. So it was just a really fun project
That's
that was a little bit different and outside of the box of what we normally do. So
Yeah.
that was a fun one. But green is another one that we don't have on the table that's kind of coming in as an accent color.
Definitely. Lots of
We
green.
have not done an emerald green wall yet, like room yet, but maybe coming down the
Maybe
pipe.
coming.